shit? Where am I? Oh, hello there. You're still going by Star-Lord? I see my legend precedes me. What? No, I'm you, dumbass. You're in a different universe. I'm from Missouri. Okay, it's a different one. Doesn't matter. I'm you is my point. You can't be me. You got all those robot bits. My cybernetic uplinks? I got these in the kiln. You never been to the kiln? I'm a legendary outlaw. I've been to the kiln. Interesting way to describe yourself. I would go more with disgraced space cop turned maybe pirate, but alright. You were a cop? I mean, yeah, me and Ship used to go around stopping crime. We were superheroes. Oh, who's Ship? Ship, you know, she was like a sentient being that was also a ship, and we traveled the galaxy together fighting crime. I never had a sentient ship. What do you mean, like Knight Rider? That sounds badass. Yeah, it was pretty nice. We developed a romantic connection for a bit. You fucked your ship? I mean, in a manner of speaking, it was nice though. It was just the two of us, you know, I never really had a lot of friends. You're not a guardian of the galaxy? No, I mean, well, I am now, but that was like 50 years after I started as Star-Lord. Are you serious? I was a founding member of that team. Really? That is bizarre. I mean, they started around the time I did, but I'll be honest, I hadn't really heard of them until I joined. But what about Gamora? What about Gamora? She's the love of your life. No, she is not. Oh, that's right. I forgot you were too busy fucking your ship. Okay, you're saying this in a really mean way. I don't think you fully understand the complexity of our relationship, but it doesn't matter because Ship and I had split up way before I ever got involved with the Guardian. How do you split up with a ship? Well, it was after that whole, like, mess with the Fallen One. That's the thing that got me in the kiln. Did that not happen to you? I went to the kiln for stealing. Why were you there? Oh. Not much. Battled a guy called the Fallen One, needed more energy to defeat him, ended up killing 350,000 people to get. What the fuck? What happened to being a cop? I said disgraced. Anyway, the love of my life is Kitty Pryde. Who the hell is Kitty Pryde? The X-Man, you know? Phases through walls and shit. She was even Star-Lord for a minute when I had to go jump off and become King of Spartak. Nothing you just said made sense. You were a king? Yeah. Oh, are you not? No, why would I be a king? Cause you're the heir of the Spartak's bloodline and your family's been waging intergalactic war for generations. That's why someone came and killed our mom. My dad killed my mom. Jason killed your mom? Your intergalactic imperialistic king space daddy's name is Jason? Yes, Jason Spartak. Is he not even your dad? Who are you, man? Peter Quill, the Star-Lord, son of Ego. The planet? Yes! How are you the son of a planet? He's also a celestial. No, he's not. He's just a planet. Maybe in this weird world where you're allowed to fuck your ships, but in mine, he's a celestial. So you're a god? I was for a little bit. Stop where you are. Why do you look like me? We don't actually look that much alike. We're both green. Lots of people are green, but whatever. I think universes have been crashing into each other, so that's where singularity should never happen. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but it kind of happens just all the time. So you are Gamora, right? Yes, I'm Gamora, deadliest woman in the galaxy, daughter of Thanos. Okay, so it sounds like we've had pretty similar lives. Really? Thanos trained you to be a living weapon after ripping you from your family? Well, the first part, for sure. Overall, kind of no. It seems reductive at the least. What do you mean? Well, my planet was destroyed by a religious cult led by the Magus, an alternate evil version of Adam Warlock. Who is Adam Warlock? He's like Space Jesus. It's not important. Anyway, after my planet fell, Thanos took me and sent me back into the past. You're from the future? Yes, that's why I said sent to the past. Keep using your brain, please. Anyway, Thanos wanted to raise me to destroy the Magus so that he never lived to be a threat for him. That seems incredibly complicated. Yeah, well, we just kind of forget about it. I'm the daughter of Thanos, is the point. And you were raised in constant war with your sister Nebula? She might be my aunt, but yeah, basically. Were you also, like, horribly mugged and beaten once, so Thanos rebuilt you with all kinds of new features? No, that actually kind of sounds like what he did to Nebula. Really? Well, that's interesting. He kept Nebula as sort of a rotting pet corpse in my world, but I'm not a robot. I just have cool superpowers now, like a healing factor. You got anything like that? I can stay alive in the vacuum of space longer than the average. That's cute, that's cute. I took the full force of a sun. So you're, like, really powerful. Oh yeah, it's never a good idea to fuck with me, but you're still the deadliest woman in the galaxy, huh? Even without anything? That's pretty lit. Thank you. I'm definitely no slouch with a sword. Were you ever a host of the Black Vortex? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's this really old space technology magic thing. It was made by the Celestials, and if you wield it, you get elevated to the level of a cosmic entity. It's kind of like the Phoenix. What is the Phoenix? You don't have... Wow, your world sounds, safe. I can assure you it's not. Not with my father in it. Ah, see that? We share. Actually, that's why I had to use the Black Vortex anyway. I was trying to kill him. I've also wasted many years in that pursuit. Did you ever succeed? No, actually, he sort of reversed it. Don't worry about it. He's killed me before, too. Interesting. Can I ask, were you ever on the Guardians? Of the galaxy? Yeah, loads of times. Why? What do you mean? There's been more than one? Well, you know, the team breaks up every, 2 weeks because Quill is always brainwashing us or dying or going off to become the king of some warmongering planet his dad owns. Quill is not the son of a celestial? No, he's the son of a dick. And Quill is not, you guys aren't... No, we are not. I've had many a lover in my life, and Quill is not on the top list. Who else, then? Well, there was Richard Rider, the last surviving member of the Nova Corps. That was fun for a while, but if I had to pick just one, I'd say my soulmate was probably Adam Warlock. The space Jesus you mentioned earlier? Yeah, we even had a child. He was supposed to grow up to be some sort of messiah. What happened to him? I don't know, we never really mentioned it again. Here's where you are, simpleton. I am Drax the Destroyer. That is odd. I am Drax the Destroyer. That is impossible. I already said I was. No, clearly we both are. We're mirror images of each other. There is no mirror between us. No, I mean, we look the same. Perhaps you are a Skrull. I've been accused of that a lot recently, but I am the one and the only Drax, and I can prove it. Then do so, imposter. I know of our family. Everyone knows of my family. They died at the hands of Thanos. I tell a lot of people. Yes, but I know where. Kylos! Excuse me. They hailed from Kylos, the planet that Ronan decimated on Thanos' orders. What? No, none of that is right. Are you a Skrull? I am Drax the Destroyer, and I hail from Kylos. Where do you hail from? Burbank, California. Ha ha! Quill is the one from Terra, you stupid Skrull. I am also from Terra. I am Arthur Douglas. And I am Drax the Destroyer. I'm glad we settled this. No, I'm both. I was Arthur Douglas, but then Thanos killed my family and myself. You are not dead, and you're standing in front of me. Yes, because Thanos' father and grandfather fastened a body from the Earth's soil and cast my spirit inside of it so I may get my vengeance. That doesn't even sound real. I became one of the most dangerous creatures in the entire galaxy with the singular obsession of killing Thanos. I had the same fate, though I was more focused on Ronan. I did not get to choose my own nemesis. I was created to be the rival of Thanos, and the singular obsession drove me so insane that it withered my brain to that of a child, something I fear you may still be dealing with. I am a killer, but I've never taken a child's brain. No, you're not understanding. I lost sight of who I was. I couldn't even recognize my own daughter. My daughter is dead. That's what I thought too, but secretly she'd been taken away and trained to be the villainous moon dragon. She killed me. You're still not dead. I am a soul inhabiting an artificial body. I have died numerous times. And in all those lifetimes, were you ever actually able to best Thanos? Yes, several. He's died at my hands at least 5 times, but he has a bad knack for resurrection as well. Wait, you personally got to kill him? Yes. Well, one time Captain Marvel made it to him before I could, and I was so driven by my rage that I transferred my obsession to him. Him? Yes, Captain Marvel of the Kree. Didn't know he was a man. Anyways, I began to hunt him through the cosmos, and I didn't stop until he saved my life. Well, I don't have to worry about that. The man who I watched best Thanos is already dead. That's convenient. Tell me something, though. If you've never died, how do you find yourself in our weaker body? This is the body I was born into. Oh, that's right. You're organic. I keep forgetting. You used to be in a stronger body? Much stronger. Yes. Oh, God. Is there another one of me? Yeah, you've washed up in my universe. Not something I expect you to understand. Ha ha ha. That is the fakest laugh I've ever heard. It's real, and I'm a genius. I understand everything. Alright, then you know that we're the same fucking person. Obviously. You want to tell me a little bit more about yourself? Why would I share my secrets with you? 'Cause I'm you. Who else were you gonna trust? Step 1 of being Rocket. Trust nobody. What about Groot? You can trust one tree. What about the Guardians? You can trust them very tentatively. What about Lady Lila? No, not her. Really? I don't know who that is. She's your soulmate. Her name sounds vaguely familiar. She's an otter, the heiress of the Mayhem Mechanics empire. Mayhem Mechanics? Yeah, the toy company. My soulmate's the heir to a toy company fortune? Not a toy company, the toy company on Half-World. Right. The place that I'm from. Do you not even know your own history? I know everything that's important. They turned me into an abomination. Who? What? Who turned you into an abomination? People? Wrong. Robots. Okay? And people made the robots, so why did the people make the robots? Because everyone loves robots. Patently untrue. I almost died fighting Ultron. The primitive Terran robot? I mean, I don't know about primitive. He almost destroyed the universe. Ha! You got a weak universe. I never fought Ultron, but the story I heard, they defeated him by just making a different robot. Whatever. The point is, Half-World was the asylum for the mentally ill of the galaxy. You are repeating things I obviously already know. Humans were sent to take care of them. They didn't want to, so they made robots. Robots didn't want to, so they revolted and they made genetically modified animals. Yeah, obviously, sure, that checks out. What does any of this have to do with toys? The most most important thing on Half-World. It's how you placate the loonies. The hell are loonies? The mentally ill. Okay, fine. So Lila, the otter, is rich. I get it. When did we just break out and become outlaws? I know that part. Outlaws. I was a legendary pirate. Don't get fucking smart. It's the same thing. It was us and Groot. Groot? No, I didn't meet him until I got put on Quill's hit squad. We prefer to call ourselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. This was before that team, dumbass. Damn, you've done a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, I'm like 60. Like, really? Yeah, but don't feel bad. I had barely done anything until I was about 30-ish. Anyway, have you ever led the Guardians? Some would say I'm always leading the Guardians. What about Quill? Idiots would say he is. Well, I've led the Guardians for real lots of times. Where was Quill? Dead, or in the negative zone, or busy. It doesn't matter, I've still done it. Okay, well, I've led the Guardians when Quill was dead too. Really? Who was on your team? Nebula, and everyone else was dead. Doesn't matter, it still counts. No, it doesn't. I am Groot. 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 I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. And I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. Oh great, what fresh hell is this? Oh, hello there. Not another step. I've already killed myself once today and I won't hesitate to do it again. Do you mean me or you? I'm not picky. Okay, well, don't worry, this isn't timeline stuff. You've washed up in my universe. A different universe? You mean you're a variant of me? Well, this is my universe, so you'd be the variant, but yes. And you've lived a completely different life? I mean, it's kind of impossible to tell how different it may have been. Were you still raised by the mad titan Thanos? Did you just say raised? Yes, did he steal you as a child and raise you in constant competition with Gamora? No, can't say he did. So you had a happier life, you grew up with your own family. For a bit, you ever heard of Galactus? No. Is he as bad as Thanos? Well, he's certainly his own thing, but anyway, he came to visit our planet and let's just say we didn't have a family for much longer. But you do know Thanos. Oh yeah, far too well. I stole his ship. I'm sorry, what? His headquarters, Sanctuary 2, while he was off being transfixed between life and death, I stole it. Like a pirate? Yes, exactly like that. I'm one of the most feared pirates in space, are you not? No, I'm an incredibly lethal assassin. Oh, okay, I'm that too. You are an assassin and a pirate. And in space, it was a pretty good gig. Interesting. I joined up with the Ravagers for a quick second, but they weren't really my sort. I like my crew. They busted me out of jail after I was thrown in for using the gauntlet. It was a shame when I had to kill him. I'm sorry, you wielded the Infinity Gauntlet? Oh yeah, did this not happen to you? No. Oh, okay, well this is an interesting story. So after Thanos comes back to life, he decided that he wanted his ship back. Naturally. So he shows up and he's pretty mad that I stole it, so I told him I was his granddaughter. Were you telling the truth? Maybe, you can't prove anything. Anyway, he doesn't think so he sets me on fire and watches me burn alive. That sounds like Dad. And then he used the Infinity Gauntlet to bring me back to life just barely, so I was basically just a mindless, drooling, reanimated corpse. That sounds even more like him. And then he just kind of kept me around like that for a while as like a trophy for his girlfriend or something. He had a girlfriend? Yeah, the personification of death herself. That's why he killed half the universe, was to impress her. Did he not do that in your world? No, he did, but it was out of something to do with preserving resources. Why wouldn't he have just made... It never made sense. Please continue. Okay, anyway, at one point Thanos had to go off and fight Eternity. Thanos fought Eternity? The personification of the universe itself? Oh, yeah, the cosmic deities all showed up to fight him. They weren't just gonna let him get away with destroying the universe. Right, because that would be ridiculous if they just didn't care. Anyway, in order to actually fight Eternity, Thanos had to, leave the mortal plane, so while he was gone, I stole the gauntlet, took control of the situation, kinda went a little mad myself, was defeated, leading to the prison and the escape and blah blah blah. So, that's it? That's all Thanos did to you? I'm sorry, did you think it was pleasant to be a rotting zombie? I was tortured. So was I, every day of my life. He would train me in ritual combat, and when I lost, would rip the limbs from my body. Oh, is that how you got the robot bits? I got mine when they were fixing me up after I broke out. So have you never even tried to kill him? Yes, I've tried. I teamed up with his son once. Point of advice, actually. If you meet a man named Thane, just kill him. Noted. Oh god, not another fraction of me. Stay there, I gotta absorb your essence. You look like me. What fraction are you, the idiot? I am Mantis. Yeah, I can... Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. You're not a fraction, are you? You must be from that other universe that doesn't have a number for some reason. I am Mantis. Yeah, Obviously. You know we're the same person, right? You and I are the same That's great! So we had the same life? I mean, there might be some differences, but you were raised by Ego. I'm sorry, the planet? Yes, and you had to help him kill all of his children. The planet had children? He was a celestial. Was he really? That's interesting. You know, I was raised by a cult of the Kree who trained me to be the ultimate warrior because they thought I was the celestial Madonna. What is a celestial Madonna? You know, the celestial Madonna, future ruler of the heavens, mother of the celestial Messiah. Oh, were they right? I mean, I guess it's hard to know for certain, but it seems so. A lot of other people seem to agree. Kang the Conqueror, Thanos. Thanos! Yes, I know him. I fought him. Right, okay, when he tried to kill you to make sure that you never gave birth to the celestial Messiah. No, when he was trying to kill half the universe. Oh, that time, okay. Yes, no, I was very proud of that battle. I actually almost put him to sleep. Almost? Well, yes, Quill was getting upset. Quill was there? Yes, are you not a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy? I was a founding member, but things kinda went sideways when they found out Quill used me to brainwash all of them to being on the team. Anyway, is that all you were able to do to Thanos, was put him to sleep? I fought him one-on-one to a draw. Oh, then you must be much stronger than me. It would seem so. Are you not a trained martial artist? No. Do you have complete control over all plant life? Well, no, on Ego's planet, he had control, and I never really left. What about pyrokinesis? Do you have that? The ability to control fire? No. So you've never made Groot spontaneously combust? Why would I make... Are you at least one of the most powerful telepaths in the known universe? I don't know if there's a ranking. What powers do you have? I put people to sleep. Almost. Well, yes, unless someone hits them with a gun. But this is ridiculous. How could a version of me be so weak? How did you even last as an Avenger? I was never an Avenger. You were never in... So you never met the Swordsman or Vision? No, I don't know who those people are. They're your two greatest loves. Well, at least the Vision was. The Swordsman, I just kind of kept telling he was too weak to get with me until he gave up his life to save me. And then I was like, maybe I do love you, but... Man died to save you? That's so sweet. In my world, I like Drax, but he thinks I'm ugly. Drax! Honey, I once dated the Silver Surfer, and the only reason that ended because I called it off after he went back to work for Galactus, who tried to eat my planet. Raise your standard. Okay, what's going on here? A second ago, I was dead. Dead? You sound lame. What? Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me? Yeah, I don't know. We do look really similar, even for this. You gonna start making sense, boy? What's going on? Don't call me boy. We just established that I am older than you in the fact that I am still alive. You trying to suggest that we're some sort of the same person? Yes, we're from different universes. Start thinking cosmically. I think you better watch your tone, because you don't know who you're dealing with. Your name is Yondu, you're a Centaurian, kicked off your home planet for thieving, went to become a space pirate called a Ravager, lucked upon a young Peter Quill while he was stranded on a stolen Kree ship. Ha! No, I stole Peter from Earth to deliver him to his dad. Jason of Spartax? Ego the living planet. How does the planet... He was actually a celestial. No, he's not. Why did he want Quill? Something to do with taking over the universe. Don't get on me. I didn't go through with it. I've met Ego before, but I just made a deal with him to house my Ravagers in the Asgardians of the Galaxy. You mean the Guardians of the Galaxy? No, that's the team Pete brainwashed all those people into making. This is like a spin-off thing. He brainwashed... I knew that kid didn't have any friends. Is that a Yaka arrow on your belt? Yes, it is. My trusty weapon. I see you have a gun. I was kicked off my planet before I learned how to whistle. You put your lips together and you blow. Yeah, I'm aware of the principle. Guns suit me just fine. Is that why you got such a small... Yeah, this happened when I got kicked out. I keep it filed just out of some sort of self-mutilation. Why is yours bigger again? Because it's a robotic uplink, man. That's part of you? Yeah, well, shut up. So is that it, or... Yeah, I don't know. I heard from all the other ones that this was a lot more... eventful. You can't whistle and you don't got robot parts. Is that all that separates us? I guess. Anything else interesting happened in your backstory? Or... Well, there was my original Ravagers team. I've been on a lot of teams, man. Charlie 27, Martin X. No, I don't know them. I do! Who the fuck are you? Oh, he's got a really big one. My name is Yondu Donta, Centurion of the Zelotan tribe from the 31st century. That sounds way more interesting. I'm gonna talk to him. No, wait! Did you say you were from the future? Yes. From what time period do you hail? The now one? Interesting, so has your planet already been colonized? Colonized? In my universe, in the 29th century, my planet became one of the first to be colonized by the Terrans outside of their own solar system. Really? It takes the Terrans 900 years to get outside their solar system? Yes, and my tribe evades their clutches for as long as we can, but eventually there's nothing we can do. That's cause they're barbarians. Excuse me? I said that's cause they're barbarians. Backwards. You need to embrace technology to survive. Look at me. How did you get kicked off of our planet? I went joyriding on a ship, killed an important guy. That's what I thought. You're a disgrace. I'm a badass. Yeah, and I got robot parts, so you tell me you don't fuck with technology? I don't mind technology when needed, but I know the beauty of the nature of the universe. I'm imbued with its natural mysticism. That's just a fancy way to say you don't have superpowers. Perhaps not in the finest sense, but I understand this universe enough to rival any enhanced individual. Yeah, and I have guns. And I have a Yaka arrow. I have 6, and my fin is much larger. Yes, but I say you need a bow to shoot yours. Of course, by harnessing the 4 unique vocal octaves unique to my species, I can change the direction of an arrow, but not its speed. What? No, just whistle harder. It'll go so fast it'll light on fire. That's how I killed Taserface. I'm sorry, what was that name? Hey, weren't you two supposed to be talking about that old team of yours, you know, with Charlie XCX and Martina McBride? Oh, yeah, my original Ravagers team, Charlie 27 and Martin X. And I know them well, but in my world, we were not some lowly criminal gang like the Ravagers. We were a noble fighting force for good. We banded together to fight evil once, then realized that none of us could fit in well in a post-war civilian world, so we set out to protect the whole galaxy. Oh, God. That's why we called ourselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. You founded that stupid team? Yes. Bet his team can actually stay together for more than 2 years. Wait a minute, something's not adding up. If all this is happening in the 31st century, what are you doing here? Well, I was sent back in time to help an ancestor of mine who had a precious artifact, and then I died. That's so fun. I died helping our boy. You have a son in your world. Kinda? Not really. More like a ward or a stolen property or a pain in my ass. His name's Peter Quill. He founded the Guardians in my world. Rude brainwashing. I feel like we don't say that enough. Interesting. You know, my death inspired my ancestor to become a hero as well. You know, it occurs to me I'm speaking to 2 ghosts right now.